Hey plant gang, this sea of chartreuse foliage in front of me is the ornamental sweet potato vine, Ipomoea batatas. This is really a sweet potato, but it's one that we use for its ornamental characteristics. The leaves of this one happen to be chartreuse, but there's brown and copper colored foliage ones that are also quite popular. And the leaves aren't always the same when you see this plant. The one that I have in my hand here has some pretty deep dissection within this leaf, but that's not always the case. It can be a wider spreading leaf. This is a vining plant that can grow, in some cases, nearly a foot a day under the right growing conditions. Great spilling out over the edges of containers, great as a wide spreading ground cover. It's interesting, this bed of sweet potato vine actually had other things planted within it, but now they've been completely engulfed by this fast growing, vigorous vine. Ipomoea batatas, the ornamental sweet potato, grown for its foliage, the sweet potato vine frequently used in mixed containers because of its vibrant color. It has tuberous roots that are edible, but not very good to taste. Really kind of a tough one. They're not like the sweet potatoes that you would find in the grocery store. So this plant is typically a ground cover. It's not frost tolerant. It's propagated a lot by root cuttings. It's native to Mexico. I actually have in my own house dug up the tubers that are underneath the ground, stored them in my garage over the winter, and then replanted them and grown it for a second year. And so if that was something you were interested in, you sure could do that. Just, about a foot off the ground, one plant can spread in excess of 10 foot wide in one season. It's an annual, contains an edible but not tasty tuber. Pretty low maintenance. It does need adequate moisture and will grow even more with the right amount of moisture. Hardy from zones just 9, probably 9B on up, so not frost tolerant whatsoever. Here's a landscape tip. Pinkish morning glory like flowers rarely occur, grown for beautiful foliage.